Okay, so this is our video of instructional video for weathering, erosion, and deposition, the processes that change and shape Texas land. So there are some examples for you there of weathering, erosion, and deposition. So we're going to start with weathering. Weathering is the breaking down of rock by wind, water, ice, or by chemicals like carbon dioxide and oxygen. And there's two types of weathering: mechanical or physical weathering and chemical weathering. So you can think of weathering as the breaking down. Break it down. Okay, so chemical weathering is usually a reaction of rock with carbon dioxide, oxygen, or water. Some examples in Texas that we have: the Edwards Plateau has a cave system. The limestone underground is chemically weathered by the acid rain that seeps down through the soil. So it seeps down through the soil into that layer of limestone rock, and it kind of hollows out those areas and creates cave systems. Also, the prairie region has some limestone chemical weathering under the ground. So this is just a general example, another general example of chemical weathering. Some rocks contain iron, and then that reacts with oxygen and very small amounts of water to form rust. So here is a picture of not Longhorn caverns, but inner space caverns in the Waco area. So you can actually go visit these. They're really cool, and they are created by chemical weathering. I took this picture. This is a video. We're not going to watch it now, but you can watch this clip when you go through this on your own. So mechanical weathering. This is the physical breaking down of rock caused by ice, wind, or water, or it can be caused by plants and animals. So these are the three different things that can happen. Ice wedging is one of them, and I've got a picture of that for you to see. This is when the water goes into the cracks and pores of rocks, and then when it freezes, the water expands and it cracks that rock open. Strong wind can blast rock surfaces and break off small particles of rock. They can also carry sediment with them, like sand, and that's called abrasion, and that will actually smooth off rock. And then water, streams and rivers can cause rocks to smash into each other and break into smaller pieces, and can cause some weathering as well. So here's a picture of ice wedging. You can actually do a little experiment at your house with a plastic or foam cup. You put water in it and fill it up to the top and put it in your freezer, and it will it'll break open your cup. So that's kind of cool. All right, so let's talk about some mechanical weathering examples in Texas. So mechanical is physical weathering, so that's things being broken down physically. So Enchanted Rock in Edwards Plateau, this is a dome-shaped rock, and this weathering has happened through exfoliation. So sand carried by the wind smooths the surface into a dome. And then Palo Duro Canyon in the Plains region that you can visit, it's pretty cool. That was formed by the physical weathering and erosion of the Colorado River. I'm going to see how much time we have left on our... I guess it doesn't show me. It'll warn me when I'm getting close. Okay, so yeah, Palo Duro Canyon. I visited both of these places and have pictures for you. So this is Enchanted Rock. It doesn't look very big. I've shown some of you this picture in class, but if you look really closely, there are teeny tiny little dots at the top of this. Those are people. So that kind of shows you how large this is. It's very smooth. It's pretty cool. This is a picture of us walking on Enchanted Rock, so you can see that dome shape, and that's been caused by weathering and erosion, and it's wind that has moved over it with sand and other particles in it that have caused it to have that dome shape. Whoops. And then this is Palo Duro Canyon. So when you're driving out in West Texas, it's pretty flat, and then all of a sudden it opens up into this immense canyon, and the Colorado River flows through it. And it was created over millions of years. As the river moved through, it cut into the rock, and that's that water weathering and erosion. And then this is also a cave created by mechanical weathering, which is kind of pretty cool.